Hey guys, so it is day 2 for us in Rotterdam where the Europeans are going on, and it's been an incredible show so far, and I've really been reflecting on things and just thinking about dressage in general and how much it impacts people's lives and how it's not just like a sport, it's bigger than that, and how it makes people overcome things. So we watched the Paras, that's what our video was on last time, about the Para Riders and all the things that they do. It's just incredible what they overcome. And then you hear the stories of the grooms and the riders and what they've done to get where they are now. And it really makes you realise that it's not just a sport, it's not just a job, it's a lifestyle, it's a passion, and it's amazing how it can change people's lives. So now we're going to head to the showground, so I'll see you guys in a sec. So we've just arrived at the entrance, and the first thing that we're doing is a meet and greet at the Longines boutique, which is on the boulevard. And this is just an incredible time to meet people who have followed the journey, followed the vlogs, and every time I do a meet and greet I just find it absolutely incredible talking to people, hearing their stories, they're just so inspirational. I get so much inspiration from hearing everybody's stories. And what's crazy is I sometimes speak to people who have nothing to do with dressage, sometimes nothing to do with horses, and they just say how watching it has taught them so many life lessons. So it's not just about horses, it's life in general. So yeah, it's incredible. But anyway, we're gonna head off into the show now, so let's go. So we are at the meet and greet now. I'm with Esme.
Hi!
Are you excited? Yes, I'm excited too. All the other riders and influencers are here as well. So yeah, we're just waiting for you to arrive, and then we're gonna start. We've got
Little boards.
a little
Yes or no.
yes or no game, which is gonna be hilarious.
There's some funny questions we're going to be answering.
I know, like the falling off in the water one.
Yes.
But yeah, no, it's going to be really good. Excited.
I would like to give a warm welcome to our 6 amazing riders. Please give a round of applause for Sönke Rothenburger, met Harnacke, Alain Meulendiijks, Lotte Meulendiijks, Esme Hicks and Olivia Towers. Last but not least, Olivia Towers, welcome.
Hello.
You are a professional dressage rider, coach, and a social media influencer, and you are broadcasting vlogs, podcasts, and content.
Yeah.
What's your most favorite part? Is it a podcast or a vlog? Because there's a big difference between those two, right?
Yeah, so it originally started with the vlogs, and I absolutely love doing that. And the main reason I started doing social media was basically I used to really struggle with my mindset and self-belief and all that sort of thing. And I just went on this journey of changing it around and becoming more positive. And then when that happened, I was like, right, I need to spread this message. Like, people need to know about this. And yeah, I just started, and then it was amazing because so many people came up to me and were like, I feel the same way, like I've struggled with that, no one ever talks about it. So that's been really incredible. But with the podcast, I can go like a lot deeper into stories because you can just sit, it's like sitting there and chatting and having a cup of tea. So I'd say the podcast I probably go deeper and more personal, very personal sometimes, but it's amazing to hear like people get back to you and they're like, you know, you've changed my life by just sharing your story, and that's really why I started doing it. So yeah, cool.
Amazing, thank you so much for that. And you also have a crazy love of banana pancakes.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
Can you maybe explain that a little bit?
So with the vlogs, I just show my day, and I used to always just like be making my breakfast, and I just got hooked on banana pancakes, which is 1 banana, 2 eggs and some oats.
Oh, let me write that down, please.
Yeah, it's really good. So it's really healthy, and it keeps you full, and I could ride really well after it. It was cool, and I had loads of energy. And people just got hooked on it, and everyone just became obsessed with it. And my most if you go on YouTube and you put like Olivia Towers, it comes up like the first one's banana pancakes, so everyone must have like jumped on it with me.
So tomorrow you have some more views with that.
Yeah, I should do like a cooking show, shouldn't I, for it?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, perfect. This is actually one of my favorite questions. Does your horse have any fun quirks or personality traits? All of them. Olivia, tell me.
Okay, so one of my horses, who's called Sausage, it's his nickname. He's got this thing of like when he wants food, I don't know what it is, he gets the sassiest little face on and just gets so angry. And then when you feed him it goes, so I think he just has food issues.
and pose. And move it.
Up, down.
Move it.
Down.
Move
Up,
it.
down.
Move
Wait,
it.
up.
Move it. Come on. 2, 1, and pose. And again. And again. Next move. Next move. Next move. 2, 1, and pose. And next move. Move it. Move it. Move it. 2, 1, and pose.
Oh, this.
Nailed it.
So we've just finished the meet and greet and it was amazing. It was quite hot, but it was incredible and so nice to meet people and chat to them. But now what we're going to go and do is do a little interview with a girl called Lotte Fry, and she is from the UK, so she rides for Great Britain, but she's based in Holland with Anna Reynolds, and her story is so inspiring. I'm pretty sure she's only 23, and she's just flown up the ranks recently. She is an incredible rider, an incredible girl, a fellow GB, so yeah, we're going to go chat to her. So firstly, congratulations on your first Senior Europeans, that's so exciting.
Thank you.
Do you want to explain a bit like how it feels being here?
I think it's still sinking in a bit. I still don't really feel like it's just happened.
Yeah, because you're so young, aren't you?
It's really crazy.
Like 23 and you're
Yeah.
doing that. So do you want to explain how you got into riding?
I started riding mainly because we had a big yard at home, and my mum was obviously in the Olympics as well,
Yeah.
so she was riding all day every day, so I was just kind of put in the corner.
How old were you when you first?
No
I
idea.
couldn't even walk. Just plumped
No,
on a
yeah,
horse.
exactly. I think that's how it was.
Amazing. And then when did you start working for Anna? Because that's where you are now, and you're a rider there.
Yeah.
And that's who owns the horses. It's like absolutely incredible. But how did you get into that yard?
So I dropped out of school a little bit early.
Yay!
It didn't go so well, and I was planning to go to Carl's and work for him, and he was like, hang on, maybe I have a better opportunity, but yeah, you're gonna have to move to Holland. I was like, oh, bring it on.
So did that scare you, thinking of moving like
I
country?
think in the beginning I was just like, yeah, of course, and then after a few weeks I was like, am I actually going to move to Holland? That's crazy. But no.
So you changed your whole life for like to chase the dream?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And I just turned 18, so I think I was young enough that it didn't really matter too much to me where I was living. I just wanted to be with the horses and riding, and that's all that mattered. So
that's amazing. And what do you feel like the biggest life lesson you've learned from doing dressage is?
I think a lot of it is like the respect that you have with your horse and building the partnership.
Yeah.
I love the partnership with all the different horses that I ride. It's different with all of them, and we have to work as a team together.
How many horses are you riding at the moment?
I have around 16.
Amazing. So
it's-
you ride 16 a day?
Yeah, I try to do 13, 14 a day.
Wow, you must
So-
start so early.
Yeah, it's early mornings, but I'm a morning person, so that works.
Incredible. And what's your plans moving forwards? Where do you kind of want to end up?
Of course, I want to stay at the top of the sport for
Yeah.
as long as possible.
Well, you're like
and
almost there already. It's
I know,
incredible.
it's really crazy, but I think the journey here has been so fast and it's been amazing, and
Yeah.
I think now is where the pressure starts to come in. So
And how do you handle the pressure? Do you ever feel?
I actually love pressure, and I love the whole like
so
cycling
good.
myself up. So I love the big competitions, and being here has been amazing to ride in this arena.
So cool. So the competition has just started behind me. Today is the freestyle, so that is where they take the top 15 riders from the whole show and they compete against each other, and then you will have the freestyle champion. So let's go watch some. So Ireland have been doing amazingly at this show. They have smashed so many new records. So they have now qualified for the Olympics for the first time, and Judy Reynolds, who is on the team, just got the world record for the highest Irish score in the Grand Prix special. So we've been lucky enough to grab her for an interview, and I'm going to have a chat with her about how she's overcome things, how she's got over any obstacles she's faced, and yeah, just what she's learned from her journey. So it's hard to put into words what you have achieved here. Qualifying for the first Olympic, the Irish team with the first Olympic team, and then smashing the world record last night. Do you want to mention a little bit about that? And
not a world record, Irish record.
Irish record would be great, wouldn't it?
The world record, not bad.
It's the world record for the Irish mark, isn't it?
It's the highest Irish score ever in a special.
Incredible.
Yeah.
So how did that feel, doing all that?
Yeah, pretty incredible. It's surreal that we managed to qualify the team. You know, that's something that we've talked about for a while. Trying to do it, but the fact that we've actually managed to do it, I don't think it's quite sunk in yet. You know, but it's amazing, and it'll give such a boost to dressage at home.
Did you expect it coming into this show?
Expect it? No, I never expect things. I try and always leave expectations away. You know, it's about doing what we can do. But I knew it was possible. We'd done all the statistics and things beforehand, and we knew that if we all had a good day, of course you're competing against other people, so it depends what everyone else does. But we knew it was doable. Yeah. And and it just worked out, you know, over the 2 days. And some other teams didn't have such good days, but you know, we had a good day and luck was on our side.
Amazing. Yeah. And how did you get into riding?
When we were small, my mum and dad actually, they bought a new house, but the house they wanted came with a farm.
Oh wow!
Yeah. So and then my mum had a little bit of horses and stuff in her childhood, so you know she had a connection. And then they rescued actually a couple of horses, and that's how kind of we started having horses at home. And then we went to local riding school, and you know.
Amazing. And then how did that lead into doing it professionally?
So I rode all through, you know, school years. My brother and my sister as well, and we did a lot of showing. And so I did jumping and you know all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
And then I had a show pony that didn't jump, and sort of to do something with her in the winter, we started doing a little bit of dressage. Qualified for the national championships. Kind of needed a lesson to know what I was doing, and I just got hooked. You know, I'm a bit of an information junkie, so I love kind of you know getting.
So it's perfect for you.
Yeah, I love getting all this information and teaching, and the process. I just love it.
And the last question is, if you could give your younger self some advice on your journey that you've taken and what you've learned, what would it be?
Just stick with it, you know, definitely. Don't give up, and you know that's one thing also that a lot of people come to me still and say, you know, people have difficult horses. They go, oh God, if you could do it, you know, I'm not going to give up.
That's
so
incredible.
You know, I think, and that's what it is. It's just sticking with it, knowing you're on, you know what you want. Trust your way, trust your training, and just, you know, stick with it.
Amazing, thank you so much.
Thank you.
So you guys know how much I love banana pancakes. We managed to find this cute little shack in the middle of the woods that sells pancakes. So it's not quite banana pancakes, but I'm having pancakes with bananas on top. I'm so excited.
We got the one with bananas.
Thank you.
Enjoy your pancakes.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
They're massive.
There's loads, and look, there's the sauce. So we're all fed now. I've been thinking though, whilst being here, it's absolutely incredible to be able to spend this time with my mum and to experience it with her, because she's done so much for me at home. It's so nice to be able to give back to her. So when I look back, since we've been working together since I've been 16, but actually even before then, throughout my whole riding career, she has made so many sacrifices. She's really adapted her life to help me chase my dream, and it's just amazing how everything's like entwined now, and our paths are entwined, and it's so special to be able to share that with my mum. And although it's been quite tricky at times and we've had to learn to get on together, I wouldn't want to share it with anyone else. And I'm just so lucky to have her there and to be able to have her supporting me and cheering me on. Okay, so we have just got to the boulevard, which is where all the shops are, and we've been invited, me and ThisEsme, we've been invited to come down and do an unpacking thing, but I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but I'm really excited. Yeah, so let's head over there.
So did you know horse pilot before? Have you ever tried something? Or
No,
is it your
never.
First
First time,
Okay.
so it's exciting.
So do you?
Well, I'm wearing the horse pilot top, so
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, and so you are a dressage rider,
Yeah.
Olivia,
Yeah.
and you're more about jumping.
Yes.
Okay, great. So we're gonna have two opinions on our clothes and two different experiences. Okay?
Brilliant.
Let's see the bubble.
Cool.
Go.
Let's go.
Okay. So. Ready? Okay, I'm sorry. You missed your strike.
It made me jump
Okay.
more than anything.
And so, the two other innovation are in the back here, you have that part that goes out when it's in place, and here in the back, you don't have a big cervical collar that will put you in front and damage you. It's your helmet, imagine, that will go stop on it. So it protects the neck, but it doesn't give you any damage or hurting doing it, you know? Because when you are foaming like this, if someone puts you in front, it's gonna hurt you. And you're gonna stay like this
Yep.
during around 1 minute in case you're under the horse, under the jump or whatever.
Yeah.
And then just get back to its normal shape. And I think that Pauline has some little gift for you. Because introducing introducing is good.
Inspired by passion. Love that.
Introducing is good, but trying is better. So you're gonna have a Sönke, like I have on me, and you're gonna have one of our belts.
Amazing. Oh, that's so nice.
Yes.
We're all going to be matching now.
The sizes, I think you have an MS me. If you want to try the size, it's okay. You just ask me. If you try it to tomorrow,
Yeah,
just
try
come
it
back
on. Yeah.
and we will change it. No worries.
Love it. Nice. Oh, look.
Yeah.
Little goodie bag. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Should try them on.
Great.
So we've just got back to the hotel and that is actually the end of our time here. It has been an absolutely incredible day. It's been amazing to watch the freestyle. Massive congratulations to Isabel for winning. She is just phenomenal. It was incredible as well because when we were in Gothenburg, she won there as well and she's done it again. So yeah, it was amazing. And actually all the top 3 were German riders. So yeah, it was really cool to watch. And I just feel so inspired being here. And it's just amazing to see all the passion and what goes into it, and yeah, I can't wait to get home. I always feel like this, I love coming to things like this and I obviously love watching, but there's always that little part of me that's like, I just want to go home and ride. So yeah, I can't wait to go see my horses, crack on. I feel like the fire is reignited. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, comment so we know what you thought, and subscribe to this channel, and we'll see you for the next one.